All right, so now that we've gone through budgeting and kind of taking the money you already have and stretching it a little further, let's go through some ways that you can kind of earn a little bit extra. And the way we are, we're like entrepreneurs. We're constantly looking for different things, and not different things to make us rich, just different things, 5, 10 bucks here and there. We do quite a few different things just to try to bring in that little bit extra. And that either helps to pay bills or helps to pay for some of the stuff we need for prepping. It all just kind of goes together. Some of the things you can do is like eBay, and you do some Etsy stuff, right?
Right. So, and what I like to do is I like to look at it is I want to have 10 different income streams of money that's coming in. So 10 different ways that I'm producing revenue that, so if something happens, I'm not just relying on one source of income.
Mm-hmm.
Plus I like stuff. I like, camera stuff, and that stuff isn't cheap. So
Yeah.
it's basically it also helps to fund my hobbies, horses and cameras,
Without taking
away from
And I
money.
appreciate that.
I know you do. But so what I like to do is have 10 different income streams, and it can be, if you have 10 different ways that you're bringing home money, and at $100 extra a month per revenue or per, whatever you're doing,
Uh-huh.
that adds up. So that could be $1,000 a month. And that might seem like a big deal to some people. So maybe start with 3.
Well, and it's a goal. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily need to be that, but it's a goal. You don't want to set your goal at $100. You want to set it high. That way you work a little bit
Right.
harder, just
Right.
like with any goal.
So, but like eBay is a good way to make some extra money. It's relatively simple.
eBay and Etsy both are probably
Yeah.
the easiest ways to do it.
I have to say I love Etsy. I'm
Yeah.
having a lot of fun with Etsy.
Well, and you sell like the blocks right here, and you're not going to become a millionaire with it.
No.
So far. I mean, it might, and that's another thing with having 10 different things or a few different things is you never know. One might hit, one might not. You might not make anything off one. Throw it away, try something else, but you're trying and something might hit. But with these, you're doing a little better than I think or that I expected you to anyway.
Thanks, Dale.
But you're doing pretty well, and it's not a lot of money. They're
No.
10-15 bucks a piece.
Yeah, so it's like usually every day I have an order.
Mhm.
I'm like, holy crap, I just sold something. So the little Etsy store that I have, that's going to go way over $100 a month, which is good for us. But eBay is another way.
Yeah, eBay with stuff around the house. Say
Yeah.
you've got, and like the last video we were talking about with buying all supplies and putting it on your credit card, and then they just sit on your shelf, and you use them for a week or so, then you don't use them.
Right.
Why not take some of that stuff, extra clothes, instead of giving them to Goodwill, stuff like that.
And we do that. So like if I go through closets
Kids
and
grow
stuff,
out of clothes.
kids grow out of clothes, kids leave things when they move out, and it's like they don't want it anymore. Well, I'm tired of having clutter. So I want to get rid of all of the clutter. And I also, and this is like unrelated, but for anything that I buy or bring into the house, my goal is I have to get rid of 2 things.
Mhm.
Now that doesn't count for like food storage and stuff because those are things that we need long term. But the clutter, the stuff that I just had to have, it really didn't need it.
Yeah, and,
So-
and over time you do really build up, not
Yeah.
you, everybody, but
Yeah.
you build up a lot of stuff.
So my goal is if I buy something, I have to sell 2 things to make room for that one thing.
Hmm.
And I've done that in our bedroom and stuff when we repainted. And I didn't bring a lot of stuff back in there because you even made the comment, like, it really looks nice in here because there's not just stuff laying everywhere. Everything has its home.
And kind of along those same lines of selling kids clothes and stuff, the kids don't mind when we buy stuff on eBay either because
No.
they have an opportunity to pick it out. They don't like the whole thrift store thing. That just doesn't work for them. But I think eBay is a little bit better because they have a choice they can pick, and it's
Right.
the name brands they like, it's what they want. So, and they have it, they're shopping basically.
Right.
So that's a way to save money too. No, don't spend $50-$60 on a pair of brand new jeans that the kids need. Get the ones that are used that they're going to be, hey, that's cool, that's better than nothing. At least I'm not wearing, Walmart jeans or something like
Right.
that.
But, and also I think it's important to, keep in mind that, our society has become such a disposable society. We consume, and then we just throw stuff away. Well, instead of throwing stuff away, recycle it, reuse it, buy something that's used, find something that's used, make something. Don't necessarily, you don't have to run out and buy something.
Yep.
But you can make money on the stuff that you already have, or you can make stuff to sell. So we already said eBay and Etsy. Craigslist, we make horse jumps
Yeah,
and
for that
sell them
stuff
on
that you can't
Craigslist.
quite ship.
Right. Yeah, shipping can
Craigslist
get
is
really
good.
expensive on big items. But so Craigslist you can sell stuff on. Uber, I don't know how I really feel about Uber, but like the car service where you basically are someone's taxi,
Yeah. Well, and it all boils down to what skills you have.
Right.
With the internet these days, there's just so many options available that think about what kind of skills you have or what interests you. You know, if you're good at sewing and stuff like that.
Fiverr. You can do
Fiverr.
gigs on Fiverr.
If you're good with computer stuff, yeah, there's stuff you can do with that. There's just a lot of options, and try them. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Try something else or get better at that. But
you can. I mean, everybody's good at something.
Yeah.
And a lot of you that are listening to this, you have a lot of skills that you bring to the table. So I think it's in your best interest, and you can actually, earn an income from it. If you're thinking about getting a second job, you can do that. But if you're going to get a second job and it's going to make $200, extra every 2 weeks, what could you do at home that's going to make you that $200? Because I've actually sat down and thought about that. It's like, okay, well, I can go get a job on the weekends and work, 10-hour shifts, but I could make a set of horse jumps and sell it and, make the same income.
Yep.
So it's just finding what works best for you. And I'm not saying don't go get a second job, but look at the alternatives of something that you could do at home, because sometimes those, second income opportunities, that can become a full-time income for you.
Yep. Well, let's move on because that was number one, and we still got 9 more to go.
Okay.
So the second one I've got here is reduce your spending on bills. Cable is a big one because that's one where you can reduce that. I mean, you can get Netflix, stuff like that. You don't have to spend sometimes over $100 on your cable bill for all the channels that you don't watch, but here and there anyway. If you get rid of your HBO or Cinemax or whatever, right? And you save $40-50 a month, why not buy a couple DVDs?
Mm-hmm.
You can take that money and buy DVDs, or you can, $7 a month for Netflix, I believe it is, $7 or $8. And you can granted, you're not going to get the new releases and all of that, but you're going to get different
still be
movies.
entertained.
Yeah, you're not going to have to watch Judge Judy or Jerry Springer or anything. I don't even know if that's still on, but reduce your spending on stuff like that. What other bills could you get? Taking trips with your car, unnecessary trips. When you're going places, which car has the best fuel economy, all of that stuff.
Shutting your lights off.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, yeah.
And
She stares at me.
Yeah.
Shutting the lights
Shutting
off.
the lights off, and using the higher efficiency bulbs so you're not using as much. If you have an air conditioner, turn it up a couple degrees so that it actually is a little bit warmer in your house. Or in the wintertime, set the thermostat a little bit lower so it's a little bit colder in your house. 2 degrees isn't that big
put some more
a
clothes
deal.
on.
Yeah.
And I'll admit, that's a big thing for me because as easy as it would be to grab, a flannel shirt or something,
he goes over and pushes the
turn
button.
the heater up.
And then he doesn't know, but I sneak behind him and then I push it back down.
So yeah, just think about things around the house that you could reduce your spending on. And like I said, watch your pennies and the dollars take care of themselves. All the little stuff is eventually going to add up. And you might not necessarily see it. It's not going to be on your bank statement, hey, you saved $27 this month, but it'll be there. The third one I have here, and we kind of already talked about this, so we'll skip this, but sell unwanted and unneeded items around the house. We got that. Number 4 is buy generic and on sale. And that's a really good way to do it. It doesn't necessarily need to be the biggest, the greatest stuff. There's some stuff that I like that's generic, just not going to cut it. But there's some stuff that it's exactly the same.
And you're talking food.
Yeah. Cereals and stuff like that. The bag cereals, I mean, I bought one of the Tupperware containers that hold cereal in it. Granted, that's not, half price or anything. It's only saving $1 or $2. But with the amount of cereal that we eat and the kids eat and everything, over a month, I mean, that's $10, $15.
And you can make your own stuff instead of buying all of the processed foods.
Yeah.
You can make your own cookies. You can make your own salad dressings. Make your own prepackaged stuff that's fresh, but it's ready to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And plan your shopping trips out too. Don't do like Dale does and go buy food for dinner or, this or that and then miss 14 different things. Plan them out. Have your food list like you do with dinners. You write out a list of what we're going to have for dinner each week or all week, and then make your shopping list according to that.
And then you put it in the kitchen and say, okay, Dale, when he says what's for dinner, go look on the whiteboard and the list is on there. So you pick one of those things to make. Everything is in the pantry.
Mm-hmm. And number 5 here, which kind of goes into reduce spending on your bills, but unnecessary expenses. And if you have magazines, if you have subscriptions, stuff like that, recurring bills that you don't really think about, think about that stuff too. Do I need this right now?
Do I use this?
Yeah.
Is it valuable for me to have this?
Yeah, exactly. Is there a reason I'm doing this? I mean, we get magazines and stuff. We don't pay for them, but we get magazines and stuff in the mail all the time, and they basically get thrown in the trash. If that was a subscription, some people, you have your home decor magazines and stuff like that. Some magazines, if you like it, yeah.
Look for the best deal then.
Yeah.
If it's something that you really want, look and see if there's a deal. You can usually just do a Google search and you can find a coupon code or something for even magazine subscriptions.
Yep. There's some things like we have Photoshop because there are free options to that, like GIMP and Photo or Paint.net and all that, but that doesn't do what I need it to do. So I need that.
Right.
That's a necessary expense.
Yes.
But
and then I get to use it in the meantime.
Yeah. The unnecessary expense is if we paid for that and we used it once or twice every other month or so. Mm-hmm. That's kind of like okay, we're paying this much money for it. What can we do other than this? Do we really need that? Another thing, and we kind of talked about this before too, was put it off. If you feel that impulse, just wait. Make yourself wait. Calm yourself down because you get those endorphins and all that, and you're like,
the dopamine
release.
Yeah,
the dopamine. Gotta get this now. This new shiny toy is just so awesome. I need it. I want it. And I'm terrible about that.
Look at this I found. Look at this cool whatever knife.
Yeah. And then I sit and try to talk you into it, and then eventually it's like, until you cave, I'm just like a little kid. And kids are bad about it too. They'll be like, come on. And finally
look,
you're just like,
this.
fine, just leave me alone. Number 7, oil companies already have enough money. So make sure you're planning your trips out, whether that's carpooling, stuff like that. I mean, that really adds up, especially with teenagers because they'll just drive anywhere and they don't think about it until they actually have to get a job and pay for their own gas, and they still drive and don't think about it. But lights out, we talked about, making sure you turn the lights out, all of that stuff. Avoid credit cards whenever possible. Avoid credit cards like the plague because that will put you in debt. It's real easy to pull a credit card out and here you go and then not even think about it. I used to make jokes about it like it's free money. I put it on my credit card. That's awful. I feel like an idiot for saying anything like that because now we're trying to get out of a situation that we could have not been in the first place. But that's neither here nor there. But
do what I did and cut them all up.
Yeah. Or you can put them in the freezer, stuff like that.
Just cut them all up.
Yeah. My thing is I see every month how much I'm paying on interest, and that right there is enough for me that I'm not even going to use it. That just makes me mad for absolutely nothing. I have to pay a certain amount of money.
Well, it's not for absolutely nothing. It's for your instant gratification.
Yeah, because of things I've done. Yeah,
yes.
It's like punishment. I'm getting punished every month.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And better budgeting, and that's something we talked about before too, is pay attention to your money. Watch where it's going. The more you pay attention to it, the more you're going to think about this $2 here, $2 there, $5 here, going to McDonald's this day, going and buying a pop every day. We'll think about, we won't give a second thought to going to McDonald's for lunch or stuff like that.
I do.
But yeah, well, a lot of people will just be like, I need to go get lunch. I need to go buy a $1.50 pop at the store.
Instead of just making your lunch the night before.
Yeah.
So.
But when gas goes down 2 cents, you're like, oh, I gotta get gas. You're saving 20 cents there, but you're gonna go ahead and buy a pop and not even think about it. Or gas went up 2 cents. Oh, gee, man. But you're gonna go buy a pop for $1.50. You know what I mean? So those are just some things that I thought about. Do you have anything else other than selling stuff you have?
Make money. Just
Yeah,
make
try
money.
to figure out
Do-
ways.
There's ways you can do it, and just I challenge all of you to at least find one different alternative way that you could bring in some money into your home. And
Yep.
whether that is saving money on your grocery bills, saving money by canceling subscriptions, or, opening an Etsy store, selling stuff on eBay, I challenge you to do something different and see what can become of it.
Yeah, it's really not, the eBay and Etsy thing is really not as difficult as it seems. And just give it a shot. It can't hurt to at least try it. And then you'll see that, hey, you know what? This really isn't that hard.
Just believe.
Yeah. Stuff like, that Santa Claus up there, I guarantee you, I don't know how much it would sell for, but somebody would buy it. People will buy stuff. We think it's junk. I don't think that's junk.
Thank
That's
you.
not what I'm saying. What we think is junk, somebody else will need. And that's, you can get tools and all sorts of different stuff on eBay, yard sales, thrift stores, stuff like that. So just look for that stuff. Pay attention to your money. The more you pay attention, the more on it you're going to be and the less you're going to waste.